Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. This is a 2 for today, you guys. We got 2 drama videos. The first video that I posted earlier today, I was on my way to the gym. I was ready to work out. Now I'm post-gym, get back from the gym, eat some food, and I realized that drama has popped off again, you guys. Drama with Ethan Klein has been popping off, okay? He's live currently as we speak, as I'm filming this video, doing the H3 podcast. And he mentioned at the beginning of the podcast some very interesting tea. Miss Kitty caught it. Mr. Kitty was there. They let me know as soon as I got home from the gym. And they told me, Mama, you need to drop everything. You need to get another video out today. I already know you filmed one today, but you got to get this video out because the drama is hot. Mama, Ethan Klein has lost all of his sponsors, and I about lost my mind. So I literally decided I'm not even going to change, not going to do anything. For all the haters in my last video saying that Trisha Paytas is fat, Trisha Paytas and I are the same size, and you want to say Trisha Paytas is fat, well, call me fat too, baby, because I'm in my little sports bra and my little workout clothes, fupa exposed, unbothered, baby. So come for me if you want to. I hated those comments in my last video. I hated those comments in the live stream. A big to all the people that were calling Trisha Paytas morbidly obese, and in turn calling me morbidly obese because we're the same size. A big F you to you, honestly. You can unsubscribe if you want to, I don't care. Anyway, cool. So, I want to talk about this Ethan Klein drama. So if you're interested in hearing more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching. Okay, I'm feeling spicy today. I'm feeling defensive. I'm feeling spicy. I have the Rich Lux hater shield up right today. I feel like, Mr. Kitty, please stop doing that. I'm filming, you're gonna knock the tripod over, okay? Please don't do that, baby. Okay, I'm feeling defensive today. I still don't like what all these people were saying in my comment section. I was just going at it with somebody in the comment section. I don't believe we should tear people's bodies down. Period. That's all I'm gonna say to that. If you want to call Trisha Paytas morbidly obese and a fat hippopotamus, like some of y'all were doing in my live stream, then call me morbidly obese and a fat hippopotamus. I freaking dare you in the comment section down below. Okay, anyway, so Ethan Klein, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know if you're not caught up on this drama, if you took a week off from social media or something, Ethan Klein faced a lot of controversy last week because he made some comments about the gay community that a lot of people saw as homophobic comments. He made a lot of comments about James Charles and the fact that he was seen on his Amazon account having previously purchased diapers. He's just made a lot of insensitive comments, and then he had a caller on the show, and when he spoke with the caller, he was very dismissive of him and all of that. Well, and then at the end of the podcast, when the people in the chat, the live chat, which if you're not caught up on this tea, to be able to report or to leave comments in Ethan Klein, the H3 podcast chat, you have to be a member. So you have to pay to be able to leave comments on Ethan Klein's channel. Not like my channel. When I go live, you guys can you guys can talk to me as much as you want to. Anybody can talk, whatever. With Ethan Klein, H3 podcast, to comment in the live chat, you have to be a member of their channel, which I believe is $7 a month. Okay, so at the end of the podcast that week, okay, the people in the comment section, the people that pay every month to be members, to be able to chat, they were saying how they didn't agree with some of the stuff that Ethan Klein was doing, the stuff that Ethan said, all of this stuff. And then Dan, who is also part of the H3 podcast, if you're a big fan of H3, then you know who Dan is. Dan ended up telling them to shut the F up. And then Ethan reiterated to shut the F up. Okay, so that's what happened last week. Then on their podcast they had a couple days later, Ethan had to apologize for the incident. He apologized. He basically did like a backhanded apology, I guess. Like a lot of people think that, at least. A lot of people think his apology was not genuine, his apology wasn't serious, all of these things. And he ended up losing a lot of subscribers, and it was a lot of drama, you guys, like a lot of drama. So basically, a lot of people think the apology wasn't really good because he said he was sorry for what he said about the gay community and for the assumptions he made and all that stuff. But then he went back to say that, like, listen, we're a comedic podcast. Like, if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. You know, maybe this isn't the podcast for you, all of that. And some people really didn't like that. There's a whole other side of people that think that everything is blown out of proportion, but there's a lot of people that do think that he deserves to kind of like, he needs to apologize properly for what he did and that he really did offend a lot of people. That's the opinions on that, okay? So today, very interesting tea. I felt like the drama had kind of settled down with this. Like, I was kind of like wondering, okay, what's next with this? What's gonna happen for Ethan Klein? Did everyone forget? Is this done? Is this water over the bridge? What's gonna happen next, right? Well, today on the H3 podcast, it looks like it is not water under the bridge, and it looks like Ethan is suffering a hit to his pockets because of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll you the clip. Roll it.
We all need to be free. This isn't too far. It's too much. Sorry, Gary Stans. Today we have no sponsors because I am an existential threat to gay rights and all progress. So, of course, our wonderful fans have taken it upon themselves to write all of our sponsors and to have them can't not sponsor or not to support us. So we are, I'm very, I'll just say this. I'm very thankful to our members. Now's the time, and the reason I say that is to thank our wonderful members who support the show by becoming members, because it makes this show kind of bulletproof to stuff like this, even though it's painful and emotionally it just doesn't, it's just painful that people would do that. There it is. And the other thing is, like, you expect a little more of the sponsors in a way, but I get it. There is, it's just transactional for them, but I feel like I put so much into the good, our good partners, and it's kind of crazy when they just drop you like a bag of dirt one over some bullshit. But there you go. I want to encourage you guys, if you love the show and you want to support us and you don't want to get, you want to help us weather stuff like this, then it's a good time to become a sponsor or a member, actually, right? So thank you, peace and love, and thank you to all the members. Love you guys. Appreciate that so much. Okay, so we are gonna bring on all.
So Ethan Klein looks like he's lost all of his sponsors, you guys, for the podcast episode this week. If you're familiar, if you watch H3 at all, they always have at least 2 to 3 sponsors every single podcast episode they have, and that equates to a large sum of money for them every week, I'm sure. Apparently, and this is an itch, excuse me. It looks like this is what happened. It looks like the people that were upset reached out to the sponsors of the H3 podcast and said, hey, I don't think you should work with this guy anymore. This is what he did, blah, blah, blah. This is his history of doing this, that, and the other. Okay, this is a trend. This has happened with other people in the past. When people face a lot of hot water, when people get quote unquote canceled, if you will, people will reach out to that person's sponsors and they'll say, hey, you shouldn't work with him for this reason. My personal opinion is that for most situations, I don't think sponsors need to be involved. For this particular situation, I'm not even sure sponsors need to be involved. I don't think that what Ethan said was good. I don't agree with the things that Ethan said. However, I think that the major thing that ShelbyE personally didn't like was the saying "shut the F up" to the members and that kind of a thing. And that I don't think is a reason to lose sponsors. Okay. It's funny. So this is just a personal story. But when one of the first, second, or third times I was on Rich's channel, because it was all like very close together, there was this person, And he said something negative about me in Rich's comments on the video that I was in with Rich on his channel. And I went back and forth with this guy, and I was never like mean or nasty to him, but I said, hi, like, hello, like you're talking about me. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm Shelby. And the person got so upset, and the person ended up sending Rich an email saying he was going to reach out to Rich's sponsors to try and get Rich's sponsorships to pull from him because for making videos with me. It's just, people will go to that level for unwarranted reasons. Like, I haven't done anything to this person that watches Rich's channel, okay? And he sent him an email, of all things, looked up his email and sent him an email saying he was going to contact Manscaped and tell them not to work with him anymore because he was making a video with me. What have I done? Literally, this is, you don't like me? And that's the thing. It's like, people get over the top and dramatic and forget that there's actual real people on the other side of the camera. And this is like people's real life. We're not like just random internet figures that don't actually exist out there. We're actual people. You want to know my opinion on it all day long? I think it's really unfortunate that Ethan lost his sponsors for this episode of the podcast. I really do. I think that it's curious that he mentioned how he thanks the members and that he relies on the members and how it's because of the members that this doesn't hurt as much as it possibly could. Because that was not the tune you were singing last week when you were telling everyone to shut the F up and subscribe. Cough, cough, Dan, cough, cough. It's like, do you appreciate them or do you want them to shut the F up and unsubscribe? Because all those people that shut the F up and did in fact unsubscribe last week because of what you told them to do, Dan and Ethan, you're not getting that money from them, 10,000 plus of them, to help, with the whole situation. Or was this his way? Did he purposefully not get any sponsors in this week's episode in order to gain a little sympathy from the people watching the podcast to get them to either, one, reestablish their membership? Because here's how memberships work on YouTube. If you've already paid for the month, it's if you cancel your membership mid-month, you don't get that money back. So it just means the next month it won't get paid. He already made the money off those people he told to shut the F up and unsubscribe from. He already made the money off them that month, presumably, since it's near the end of April. Depends on when they became a member, but did he calculate this and make this a thing to get more people to become members to gain from what he lost last week? Just food for thought. I don't know. It's just, I like to see both sides. I like to play devil's advocate. I like to see both sides of the situation. I don't think this sponsor should have pulled. But again, Mr. Kitty is playing with the, do you see that in the corner? He's playing with the, the necklace on the, that is cute. Okay. I don't think the sponsor should have pulled, and it's a little kind of funny, not funny like haha, but like funny, interesting to me that they did for something like this. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all this drama in the comment section down below. Do you think that Ethan deserved to lose all the sponsors for this week's episode of the H3 podcast, or do you think that that was over the top and crossing the line for people to reach out to the sponsors and in that quantity to push them to actually drop the sponsorship? Because it had to take a lot of them, right? Do you think that it was warranted? Do you think it wasn't? Let me know your comments on all that in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. Mr. Kitty is so cute. He's playing with that. Baby. Anyway, and that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that. And aside from that, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully back in the beauty studio once I get all this stuff put back in there, because it was a whole setup I had to bring out here. So anyway, see you next time. Bye.